So we are at the One Hotel in Miami South Beach. This, quite frankly, might be the perfect hotel. I absolutely love staying here. It's gorgeous, yet approachable. It's extravagant, yet still somehow humble. And it's perfectly planned, yet still has a casual vibe. It does everything correctly, in my opinion. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through my experience here, walk you through the room, do a tour, go through some of the quirks and unique things that make this really a special hotel. I think perhaps the most fun part about this hotel is the things they do differently and the things they've thought of. And then at the end of the video, I'm gonna give it a score based on my new scoring system. The high score will be, it's worth it. The mid-tier score will be, it's something you wanna try once. And then the lowest score will be, skip it, it's not something you're missing out on. Don't worry about it. So right off the bat, the first thing, the room. Let's talk about the room. The room is perhaps the best room I've ever stayed in, and it's also perhaps the biggest room I've ever stayed in. I'm just gonna back up to show you. This room is gigantic. It is actually 700 square feet, and this is not even a suite. This is just a regular king room. It's 700 square feet. The Venetian in Vegas, which advertises its massive rooms, I love how big the rooms are there. They advertise every room as a suite. That one's 650 square feet. That's not even as big as this one. And this room I'm actually staying in right now has a patio or a balcony outside that's even bigger. So, I mean, right off the bat, you have an L-shaped couch, massive couch here. For what reason, I don't know, but it's there and it's nice and I love that it's there. Then you have a bed over here, which has its own like staging area with this cool light effect underneath that makes it look like it's a floating bed. I mean, have you ever seen a bed that's raised up on its own platform in a room? I mean, this place is just gigantic. So you got this giant bed area, then we're not even done yet. Walking through here, you have kind of this hallway area here where over here is your mini bar, and I'll talk about some of the quirks and fun things about this in just a second. And then you also have this large storage area for everything you can think of. And then the bathroom, which maybe is the best room in this place when it comes to the design. This bathroom has such a nice, modern, rustic vibe to it. It'd make Joanna Gaines jealous. That's good. So this room comes with a tub. Apparently not all rooms have a tub, but the tub is beautiful, built into the wall like this. Again, the design is awesome. Fun fact about the tub, a little quirk, I'll get into that later. Then there's the sink. The sink is this massive slab of stone, something that like Kanye West would put in his dream house, something like that. Beautiful design touch as well. No detail was missed. Even the handles to the bathroom are reclaimed driftwood. They are thinking of every possible thing they can do here when it comes to the design, and they're doing it. They're executing on all of that. It's awesome. They just thought of everything they could do. Even the towel hooks are stones from the beach. This is like a pumice stone from the beach. They are thinking of everything. So in this last year, I've stayed in a hotel for about 80 nights. It's a lot of nights in a hotel. I've seen a lot of different hotels. And the best thing a hotel can do is anticipate your needs. And that's where I think the One Hotel is elite. That's where I think they're the best. I'm gonna walk you through some of the interesting quirks of this hotel that can show you why they're elite at anticipating your needs. Okay, so let's go back to that mini bar, which is right over here. So what is cool about this is they have a water filtration system here, kind of water on tap, so to speak, so you can always get fresh water. The funny part is with the Hilton Honors perk, one of the best parts about that perk that I mentioned perhaps in one of my past videos is you get 2 free bottles of water. And I love that they're giving you fresh water. This hotel, the One Hotel, blows that away and they say, let's just give you filtered water on tap at all times in your room, which is really cool. So let me show you how it works. You just grab a glass here, put it to the filter, push, and fresh filtered water. I've been talking a lot, sorry. Next to the filtered water is this kind of massive, I don't know if you call it a closet, but cabinet space here, which I really like, because if you have a ton of stuff, you have somewhere to put it, which is really nice. And if you go shopping at Kit, like I like to do, you have a place to put all your shopping bags. All right. So yeah, there's a lot of space for things, and if you come here, you can see they even got you a yoga mat, which is cool if you forget your yoga mat. I am not using this. And then of course they have robes. This one I used already, but this is what the robe normally would look like. The robe super plush, super comfortable, and my favorite thing is it has a hood. So one of the things that really can annoy me about a hotel room is when they don't have enough outlets. It seems like such a simple thing, yet some hotels just don't have enough outlets for all your charging needs. And this hotel, well, they recognize that and they just have outlets everywhere. So right next to your bed, the most important place for charging, they have 4 different USB ports and then 2 regular outlets. I don't think anyone's gonna need more than that. And then if you're doing work at the desk watching TV, you have all of your charging ports over there. Again, 4 USB ports and 2 more outlets. And then there's the patio or the balconies. Most rooms have just a regular sized balcony, if you will. This room came with an extra large patio. I mean, this is gigantic. This patio is the size of most New York City hotel rooms. Actually, probably bigger than the rooms at the Standard, if I remember correctly. And then another kind of fun design element they incorporated is, and some people may like this, some people may not, a window into the bathroom, which is awesome for this reason, in my opinion. And because of this window, I can now watch TV while taking a bath. That is living the dream. Now, the window does have one drawback, and it's probably the only drawback I can think of in the entire room. If you look over here, you can actually see directly from this window into the toilet. They've thought of this blind system to handle that, but it's kind of a pain to have to draw the blinds every time you want to use the bathroom if you're in the room with another person. Me personally, I travel for business mostly alone, so this is not a concern, but if you do travel with another person, you're gonna have to say, hey, can you draw the blinds? I gotta use the bathroom. Draw the blinds! And of course, they think of everything. After staying at this hotel, I was so happy and proud I stayed here. I want to let everyone else know that I've stayed here. And so, of course, they give you, for free, this nice little tote bag, which is quite elegant and stylish, if you ask me. So you can let everyone know at Trader Joe's and at Whole Foods that, yes, you stayed at the one hotel in South Beach. So perhaps the strangest quirk or unique thing about this hotel is the smell of it. When I first walked in the lobby and took in a deep breath, I was like, wow, this place smells amazing. In fact, after I had left, I thought about the smell of this hotel for a while. The smell haunted me, so to speak. I loved it so much. So I went online and I looked it up, and it turns out I'm not the only one.
Oh, stop booing. There's nothing wrong with it. There are dozens of us. Dozens!
Everyone who stays here seems to be obsessed with the smell, to the point where people were doing research to find out what were they using as the smell. And it turns out it's Le Labo Santal 26 is their signature scent. So if you're like me and you want your home to smell like the One Hotel, then you can pay $300 for a candle. And in classic One Hotel fashion, they have pools to meet all your needs. So depending what you like, don't worry, they have a pool for you. There's the rooftop pool, which has views of all of South Beach and bungalows with views of the entire strip. Then there's the middle pool, which has giant day beds in the center if you want a large pool to hang out with all your friends. And then there's even a balcony pool, which is a little lower than the middle pool, and it has kind of an infinity pool setup where you have a view of the entire Atlantic Ocean. No matter what you want, they have an option for you. And then, of course, there's the beach. They have a beach complete with a One Hotel chairs ready to go for you. You just walk out to the beach, someone greets you. A guy named Phil Collins greeted us and did a great job, and he set up our chairs for us. It was the easiest beach experience I've ever had. If you're wondering about food on the property, there are a few restaurants. Habitat seems to be their main restaurant. I thought it was pretty good, but a little pricey. The one I really liked was called Water. That's on the rooftop next to the rooftop pool. I had a fantastic meal there, and the view is unbeatable from there. I would highly recommend going there for lunch if you can. So I'm back from dinner at Poppy Steak. I've had a nice relaxing bath, watching TV, of course, and I'm in my robe ready to give you my conclusion on the One Hotel in South Beach. So as I said, we're gonna use a new rating system here. The top score can be, it's worth it. The middle score, that's gonna be, try it once. And then the low score is gonna be, you're not missing anything, just skip it. And for the One Hotel, well, I paid $600 a night for this room. This was my vacation I've been saving up for, and I considered it more than worth it. The good news is $600 is actually the most expensive I've ever seen this hotel. I've been able to stay here multiple other times for much lower than that, and after doing a quick search, if I stayed here a week later, it would have been $270 a night. And at both prices, I would be more than happy to stay here. That's how amazing this hotel is. Hopefully when you're looking for the One Hotel rates, it's not the same time as a PwC QC conference, because that's why my rate was apparently so high. So at $600, I still thought it was worth it. I still had an amazing time, and the friends I stayed with all agreed they had a fantastic time as well. For $270 or anything really under $400, I would say run here, do whatever you can to get here. It is more than worth it at that price. This is a hotel that's put on a masterclass. They've really figured it out. They figured out how to be the perfect hotel. This place is amazing. Again, the only drawback I can think of is that toilet right over there and this window. That's it. That's the only drawback I can think of. I had a perfect time in all other ways. So that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time. Leave a like if you found that video informative or interesting. Subscribe for more content like this. I have a bunch more videos coming, I promise. And again, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Have I mentioned how good this hotel smells?